So I just wanted to talk about creativity because we always say that some people are just creative and some people are born not creative, like not doing creative things or they don't have any talent. But it's not true at all. Creativity is an energy that we can tap into. It's not something we have or don't have, and everyone can do it. It's a free energy to tap in. And I never considered myself a creative person, although I was talking about, well, I didn't talk about it to others, but I'd always told myself that I'm meant to be creating videos and things like that, but I never considered myself a creative person. So when I talked about creativity, I said, no, I'm not creative at all. Like, I don't sing, I don't paint. I never did anything like that, so I probably never will. Until I tapped into this energy. And that's why all this practice before is so important and setting the ground to tap into this energy, because it is on a frequency that you need to tap into. If your mind is busy and controlling and stuck in the past or in the future and always worrying, you can't tap into this energy at the same time. And when we want to tap into creativity, we need to learn to let go of control, of controlling the outcome, of creating limits of what we can or cannot do. And we need to let things flow naturally, like turning off the mind and just letting the energy guide us. So when we start getting ideas about something creative, be it a painting or writing something or singing something or dancing, and you have this urge to do that, but then your mind tells you, no, you can't do that, you never done that, it's not for you, it's just a thought. You need to let go of that completely, and you need to follow the urge. Because when you tap into creativity, it comes naturally. You don't even know where it came from. And it happened to me. I never painted in my life, and once I had this idea of a painting in my head, and I got the stuff, and it just naturally came through me. It's something you can't explain. It's the same like channeling. It just comes through you once you connect to this energy. And without control, you need to surrender to this energy completely. So next time you have a creative idea, don't start thinking about it, just start moving with it. And how I like to tap into this energy is through ecstatic dancing, letting my body move. Through cooking, I like to bake stuff, but not with the cookbook. You just need to let the imagination flow. Need to add things as you want and feel like, and make it a whole experience. Speak affirmations into your food and make it a ceremony if you want to. And like this you can tap into more and more creativity. Also through automatic writing or the journaling, you tap into this energy, or just by being in stillness, just being without any outside noise in the now moment. That's why we do all this shadow work and journaling, to clean the channel so the thoughts aren't taking over anymore, that the anxiety is not taking over, and we learn to be in the present moment, just on our own, just existing. And that's how we tap into this energy. Just existing in the now moment or doing something we like to do. The other ways I get ideas is when I go to gym. I usually don't take my phone or headphones or anything like that. When I go to gym, it's just me time, because I know I use the screen so much that can be a time of the day when I'm just with myself, present, or when I'm cleaning my house. It's a practice as well. I used to hate cleaning, but now I tell myself I deserve to live in a clean space. And I can't get creative or work on things when it's cluttered around me. I instantly feel blocked. And now I enjoy putting some music on, dancing and cleaning at the same time. And the ideas and the energy just starts to move through. The answers come through. It's like you don't have to force anything to do that. You just need to do the opposite and completely let go from your mind and just exist now. And it's so powerful when you stick to your daily practice, be it 5 minutes or 10 minutes in the morning, when you get centered in yourself, so things around you don't freak you out or don't move you from your center. And it makes it so much easier to tap into the flow energy, creative energy. And there's also one exercise I like to do is brainstorming and just letting your mind come up with ideas with no limits. If everything was possible, what would you do? What would you do right now? What would you enjoy doing the most? What would you like to invent or start or anything you can imagine, and just write them down with no limits, as many things as you can come up with. And doing these types of practices, they're so simple, but once you try them, you open up a new world for yourself. If you thought you were never creative, you are now creative. But it takes work to stay on the frequency. Sometimes you feel creatively blocked, and then you need to not punish yourself for that, but focus on something else, and it will come back. You will get back in the flow. Because the energy tapping into creativity is so amazing. When all the ideas are flowing and everything is moving smoothly. But when you come to and when you meet the creative block, it gets depressing, because you want to keep going and you want to keep doing, but now you feel blocked. And it's important to then focus on something else completely. Focus on nourishing yourself, self-care. And once you are ready again, then it will continue, the flow will continue. But don't punish yourself for meeting a block. It will pass. Okay?